has Representative Kennedy again.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Del Bene, I'm concerned that the VA has a shadow IT or an IT modernization happening outside of the Office of Information and Technology. What authority do you as the CIO have over these business-led IT efforts?
I share the concern there, and we've worked closely with the administrations to come into a better partnership there. The authority I have and the leverage points that we've really tried to drive have been around the authority to operate process, which says if you're going to be on the network, there's certain, we have to review specifically from a cybersecurity perspective, but we can broaden that approach as well. And then FTARA review as well. And I think the points that were made around whether everything goes through the FTARA process is a really good one. I think the GAO work there was very good to survey particular projects and see how many do and don't. We have been working within our Office of Strategic Sourcing and OIT to put processes in place to make sure more and more goes through the FTARA process. I am a big fan of the FTARA process because it gives us the ability to review everything as it comes about. At the same time, the capabilities to do the technical review of these projects is not strong within the administrations, and I think they would recognize that as well. We have reached out to those groups and said, look, we want to play a bigger role in doing the technical oversight of those projects. In most cases, there's a receptivity there. I think the work in particular in Digital GI Bill has been good, where we said, hey, let us get more involved. Let us review the release plans, the delivery plans, and make sure that they make sense, that we do that iteratively as we move along. But there's more for us to do there. Shadow IT, or we call it business-led IT, is a big concern.
And how would you restructure these efforts going forward, and how do you think it would improve the VA success?
One of the things we're doing, my biggest concern overall, bar none, is cybersecurity. So, the sacredness of the data that we hold is held in trust, and we have to make sure that we don't get a breach. So the first thing we are pushing for is our policy 6500 requires that people purchase software that is cyber secure. And we're holding people accountable to that. That means that you have to have technical resources on your program, even if it's a business-led IT program, to actually assure the cybersecurity of it. That is not necessarily, it's our goal to review that. It is not our responsibility to assure that the development that you went through is a secure one. The second thing we're doing is and we're doing this really at I would say at a pilot level right now, is we're engaging in drafting an operational agreement with the administrations that says, not just in cybersecurity, but in operations as well, we will do this, you will do that, and we will work together in these areas and in this way. We did a lot of this in the commercial sector when we had, for instance, the Windows team working with the Office team, delivering things together. You basically have to come to a common operating model that says, these are your responsibilities, these are ours, and this is how we'll work together. We think, my first approach there, which has been very iterative, was been just to clarify by virtue of a memo and a policy what the responsibilities are, but we quickly found that it's much more complicated and a back and forth thing, so this operating agreement principle, I think, will work better.
Thank you. I yield back.